Hello.
I was like, I'm about to go find him.
My bad. Nah, my bad. I was trying. It wasn't coming up. It wasn't coming up on my side.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm playing most of your amazing sound. I'm picking all over the place.
I'm sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late.
Perfect timing. So you're in the studio. So talk about the creative process.
Yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm at the Gem Factory house right now.
Yeah.
With my guy Dre Knight. Say what
well,
up.
Well, without further ado, hello. How are you?
Greetings and salutations.
Nice to meet you, King. I'm Monique Marie.
How are you, Monique? You're beautiful. Nice to see you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to see both of you. Nice kings. I'm in the presence of tonight.
All right.
So
It's a
without
pleasure
further,
to be with you today.
What'd you say?
It's a pleasure to be with you today.
It's a pleasure to be with you, King. So without further ado, welcome to the Face Behind the Brand. I am your host, Monique Marie. You are the incredible musician, engineer, producer, singer, songwriter, composer, recording artist, Raeliss.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm blessed. I'm thankful for you just to take the time tonight. So you're from the Bronx. So tell us about Raeliss from the Bronx, the humble beginnings.
Well, I was born in New Orleans actually. So,
Raised in the Bronx. Raised in the Bronx.
Yeah, I was born in New Orleans, raised in the Bronx of Dominican descent.
Wow.
I'm 28 years old now, so I've been doing this professionally for about, let's say, 13 years. So I've been on tour since I was like 16 years old. I was signed to Fred the Godson and also a few other independent labels. Rest in peace, my brother. He recently passed from the COVID. So anybody that think the COVID is a joke, it's definitely not a joke.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke at all. I almost lost my mother to it. You know, my mother that raised me. My mother who gave birth to me actually died giving birth to me.
Rest in peace.
So I lost her, and I was raised by my aunt. So my aunt almost died from COVID last month. She was in the hospital for like a couple weeks because she has chronic asthma. So that hit her bad. She caught pneumonia from it and everything.
Yeah.
That was tough.
How's she doing now, King?
She's doing great. She's out partying.
Oh my God.
She just got her hair done. She's outside. Yeah, she's outside. She's not playing.
Thank God. Thank God.
My mom is outside.
So I brought everybody in earlier to an amazing sound, a few amazing sounds. But the big one, of course, where I discovered your amazing sound was Should Have Loved You.
Thank you.
So I just want to say congratulations to an amazing hit.
Thank you. Thank you.
You and is it Gallery Music Group?
Yeah, Gallery Music Group was the label that I put that song out with.
Okay. An amazing sound, and your voice is just, I mean, you're able to exude an amazing passion, heartfelt delivery, you know, when it comes to a ballad like that. And you're obviously a seasoned artist, but talk to me about the creative process of Should Have Loved You.
Should Have Loved You was a track that came across our laps like randomly. We weren't even in the process of recording any records, but it's produced by my friend Most Wanted, DJ Most Wanted. He's actually the guy who engineered the song Ooh by Young M.A. Her hit song. That's my guy. He's from Brooklyn, and I met him through the Fred the Godson camp as well. I worked with him a lot through that situation. And he just sent a whole bunch of beats, and that was one of the beats that resonated. And my guy Zach from Gallery Music Group, he actually wrote the chorus to that. And he was like, "Yo, you gotta sing this." And I was like, "Yo, if I sing this, it's gonna be in my falsetto." And then we went to the studio just to record the hook, and I was like, "Nah, I got the verses. The verses is ready to go." Like, and everything just came together. Like, everything flowed together perfectly fine. Like it was just a great record. Like there was nothing I could do to mess it up.
It's an incredible record. And speaking of falsetto, who does that come from? because that is definitely inherited.
I
To
would
be
say it's
able.
from my mother. My mother that passed away giving birth to me was a singer.
Mm,
So it was just
wow.
crazy how like my family used to treat me as a kid because they didn't force music onto me. It was just natural. So
Hmm.
yeah, it was pretty crazy for them to look at me grow up as a singer and them not even, push that on me. It was just natural. So
Hmm. Hmm.
I used to hear that all the time from my family.
Yeah, it's incredible. So you're talking about love. It's an amazing love song. So let me ask you something. What would you say is the difference between falling in love and being in love?
Mm,
Hmm. Your take.
okay, I got you. I feel like
Hmm.
the falling in love would be considered as, the honeymoon phase.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
the being in love is when you pass that and you get over to the other side. You come out the other end of the tunnel and you realize that, this is the person for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the visual definitely delivers that. Okay.
Thank
And
you.
should.
Thank you. It was tough. We had to put that together like in a day. So
What?
that was tough. Yeah, we
So
put
the
that
whole
together in a day.
everything, the idea, the recording.
The whole thing, like basically,
Wow.
my guy from Gallery Music Group, he woke up one day and was like, "We doing this for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day," and it was like the day before Valentine's Day. So I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yo!" So this is 2 days before Valentine's Day. So the day before Valentine's Day, we shot the video, and I wrote up the treatment for it like real quick, and I just try to come up with something that would be easy to do
Yeah.
because I ain't want to have a action packed film. You know what I'm saying? That we have to do in a day and then have to get it edited and then for it to look good. So I just try to do simple scenes for the video that'll work.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about you've been signed. You were signed to Fred the Godson. You also have toured. I mean, you started touring at what, the age of 16?
Yes.
Okay,
I
talk about.
I lived in Vancouver for 3 years,
Hmm.
and I did many shows over there. I became a big local artist out there. Um, Shoot, I went to college in Full Sail University in Orlando. So when I was in Orlando, I did a whole bunch of shows.
Mm,
Uh, and besides that, I just been touring for specific projects. So
yeah,
2018, I was on tour the whole year, promoting the song that I hit Billboard with, and we got T-Pain to remix that song. So that was a big feat.
that was a big song. Was that
Yeah,
dance?
huge. It's called Dance with Me.
Dance?
Actually, that record.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's available on Apple Music. If anybody want to check it out, just type in T-Pain Dance with Me.
Dance with Me, and that song hit. Went pretty high on the charts with that song, King.
Yeah,
So
it was big.
what was the experience like? It was Chad Focus and T-Pain, and
It
you're.
was a crazy one because I never really had the opportunity to do a song with somebody that big, and
Yeah,
then going to different places around the U.S. during the tour, and having random people know who you are, like that was a dope experience. So
yeah,
it was new, so I
yeah,
can say I'm used to it now.
yeah. So I went all the way back to 2015. I mean, you've been dope since before then. But talk about the evolution from 2015 with yourself and T West and Adonis, the sound dope to
Man,
now.
that was when I was in Canada, so that was summer 16 when Drake was, going heavy in the game, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it influenced my sound a lot, definitely to
Yeah,
be in Canada and for him to be the dominant artist in that time. So that was crazy.
yeah. So we come
You
to
heard?
now 2020 and 2021. 2020, you were busy in 2020, King. Despite the pandemic, you put out an incredible LP, an album, 14 tracks. Um, Raeliss, talk about the 14 tracks. You got some incredible features on there. I played for everybody tonight. Actually, both of them with Darius Foster. Sweetest. I love
Well,
Sweetest, by the way.
all of those songs were basically a compilation of the records I've put together.
Okay.
over that year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and some of the best records that I had the year before that as well. So I just wanted to get those out, you know, just so they don't get old, because it was some of my favorite records, and I didn't really want to get tired of them. I wanted the people to hear it, you know. So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm happy to have that out to be able to, you know, work on new music.
Mm-hmm. So pre-COVID, concerts and things like that. Any concerts that you have gone to with some of these amazing mainstream artists, they could be underground artists. When you attend a concert or an amazing artist that you're obviously influenced by, what does Raeliss listen for? What are you watching besides just being at the show?
Well, when I'm at the show, I pretty much try to see where I lack, to see how strong that artist is in that field,
Mm-hmm.
because there's certain things I don't have experience in.
Yeah.
Uh, so, you know, I just try to see how well the artist is able to, you know, maintain their breath.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how well the artist, you know, can do with crowd interaction.
Yeah.
How their stage presence is. Just many things that put together a great show. Like one of the artists that I seen live was Beyonce when she did her tour with All
Ooh,
Women.
incredible.
The single ladies tour. So that
Mm-hmm.
was crazy to see
Crazy.
her live and see how she put her show together, and to know that she was the one that arranged it. It's an amazing experience. So it's definitely inspiring. You know,
Truly an entertainer, right?
definitely.
So, and you're definitely an entertainer. As I told you, you sing from a place of passion and emotion,
Thank you.
right? So it's one thing just to kind of, I think I told you that when I first spoke to you. It's like just listening to a song, like really taking us into a place and a space and a time period. Timeless does that as well. So I think that's very clever that the song is titled Timeless.
Thank you. Thank you.
So on
Yeah,
that,
that's one of my favorite records. That's why I had to drop that one. That was one of the joints I couldn't hold on to,
yeah, yeah. So
because
I like your,
I'm also a songwriter, so I got a
yeah,
whole lot of songs in the vault, and it's hard to, you know, hear records that are fire and be like, yo, I gotta hold on to this for an artist or something, you know.
yeah, yeah. I like your energy too, and I think that's important, a big part of who's around you. So talk about how important that is. I mean, obviously the characters you're keeping around you, you yourself keeping a steadfast spirit. Where does that come from, and what are you doing to maintain that?
Well, I'm an old soul, so it just comes with it, you know, just seeing,
Yeah.
you know, the people you have around and their intentions, and seeing what fits with, you know, your lifestyle and what you're looking forward to in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, since a kid, I've always had older folk around me, and you know, they do nothing but, you know, kick game and teach and
True.
keep me on my toes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree. So from those some of those gems that were given to you, what is the most sensible thing that you've heard someone say to you? Advice.
Never take nothing personal, and the music business is exactly that. The music business.
Oof, Jesus. Well, look, I just paused like, okay. Well, I mean, but that's as real as it gets, right? I mean,
Right.
you are what's considered a veteran, when it comes to this business. But like you said, you're still ongoing and still learning. But you've seen a lot. You've done
Right.
a whole lot.
Right.
So would you say that where you are now, Raeliss, is deliberate, or did it take its course?
Oh, it took a long course, and even though I'm not, you know, because you know, somewhat this game becomes about fame in a way. I don't really care about that, and it's like I'm in a place where it's that I realize that my growth has come in the maturity, and that's something that I had to gain through
Yeah.
experience, and I'm happy I was able to get that, because if I was to get the, you know, the shot out, whatever we call it, way before or way younger, to be the biggest artist I dream of being, I don't feel like I
Hmm.
would have been ready for it,
Mm,
and I had to be able to, you know, go through the maturing process to be able to
yeah.
endure what's gonna come with the
Yeah.
fame, you know?
I always talk about that too, the growth process. Like so many want to just get there. Like when I get there, it's like you are there. Like this is it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I think once you so let down to actually get to where you thinking you were getting, and it's still, it's a process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think it's absolutely amazing. What was the first album that you can remember or CD that you purchased? The very, very first.
My mom got me the Justin Timberlake Justified album for my birthday when that came out. That's the
Justin.
first album I can remember that I cared about. But
Mm-hmm,
that
mm-hmm.
was my joint, and it's because my mom found printed out lyrics from the album that I got from the library,
Incredible.
and she was like, "Bet that's gonna be the Christmas gift right there." Matter of fact, it was Christmas, not my birthday. It was Christmas.
I love Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber.
Yeah, fact.
Look,
They have great writing teams. I'll tell
both
you
the
that,
Justin.
and production teams as well.
Yeah. So you know what I was just saying?
Instagram.
It's crazy. It's okay. The show must go on. You know what's so perfect about this though? This intro is incredible to me. This entire intro. I need to know about the whole process of the intro.
Which one is that? Which one is that?
Sweetest.
Oh,
Featuring various songs.
Sweetest.
Woo!
Man, I recorded that one in New York, and it was called We Loud Studios. That joint right there was a joint. That was a vibe.
I'm like, what is going on? When I have to play stuff like 35 times. Then I play it in the car. I just have to test everything about it. And this is my jam. Sweetest.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I did that with my boy, Darius Foster. He lives out in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I was out
Mm-hmm.
there for a while. I've been around, man. I went out to I was living out in Allentown, Pennsylvania for like a year, and then I also lived in
Yeah.
Baltimore for a year. Lived in Miami now. I lived in Orlando. I'm a New Yorker. I lived in Yonkers.
All
I
over.
stayed around, and I stayed in every borough except for Staten.
That's crazy.
Facts.
That's actually I've only been in New York twice. And when I was there, actually I have a cousin that lives in Hoboken, New Jersey?
Oh no.
Yeah, Hoboken, New Jersey. And then I was in Long Island, New York.
Oh no.
And then I was in Brooklyn for one
You
day.
are not in New York.
He was like, oh no, you all around it. I was all around it.
Whoa. They took you on the trip.
And then I was running because I was seeing all these big ass rats. I've never seen rats that big. I was just like, and they knew I wasn't from there because I was screaming. I was just
That's
like,
funny. That's funny.
So I like wordplay. That's what I was talking to you about earlier when I said I mentioned wordplay with you during your preliminary and or affirmation. So I wanted you to choose either wordplay or affirmations for this part of the show of your interview.
Let's do wordplay.
Okay, so the first word is authenticity. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say authenticity?
Of the music business.
Yes. Ooh.
we need the music business to be more authentic.
Help us, Lord. Yes. I like.
Besides people, which is obvious, we
Yeah.
need you people to be way more authentic. That's just that. Big
Amen.
fact.
Amen.
Right.
Dedication.
Me being dedicated to my music life. I'm very dedicated.
Yes.
Facts.
Absolutely. Audacity.
People have the audacity sometimes to play with you like you're stupid.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like right in your face with it.
Yes. And exactly.
The nerve.
Love is the last word. Love.
I got a baby on the way.
Say it again.
I said I got a baby on the way. So
Do
that's
you?
love. Yeah, that's love right there.
Hey, is it my? That's crazy.
We gonna find out right now.
We're gonna no, it's not my page. It's not my
We finna find out right now.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So with the last word was love. What were you saying? It cut off in the middle.
I said I got a baby on the way, so that's the first thing I think about when it comes to love.
Oh, so you guys made you made love. That's what that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, is this the first baby, right?
Yeah, it's my first child.
This is incredible. Yeah, this is deal. And oh my God, you announced it here today. I'm so excited for sharing that. So love is, yes, life in birth, beautiful baby coming. So how are you when it comes to, since we're talking about balance, that was a word I was going to say, balance, when it comes to all of this. And now with, of course, now the baby coming. How is balance when it comes to the music business for Raeliss?
I feel like there's no balance as far as I'm not playing around no more. So like everything is tilted to one side. Like it's straight focus. Everything I'm putting all my energy on one side, and that's only to get it done. Because there's no other way right now. I'm on grind mode. You see, I've been running so crazy today. I didn't even know like what I had going on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in the studio trying to work right now.
Yeah.
Make up for my peoples and get some business done. You feel what I'm saying? So.
But we appreciate you just for even sharing, this is part of your process, part of your journey, part of who you are. It's the face, and I think a lot of people, they see these amazing sounds that people put out. And of course they know hard work becomes behind it. But I mean, the real grind is where we are right now. So would you say it's important to do what you love or to love what you do?
It's important to love what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because anybody could pay you for a few years, and you could like your job, and you could, you like what you do. You love what you do. It's dope. But nah, it gotta be right.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't want to hold you too much longer, but I do want you to share with us. I always talk about the generation that's coming next, right? There's a generation that's coming behind you that wants to do exactly what you're doing, and you're able to do a lot: producing, engineering, recording, a lot, songwriting. What would you say to that generation, in all honesty? Because there's advantages and there's disadvantages. So,
well, I would say you're only gonna be as good as the work you put in. That's first, and don't listen to 10,000 people. Be a good judge of character when it comes to who you want to get opinions from.
Yes.
Because people could lead you astray. That's a big fact. People mess your whole life up if you go around listening to the wrong people.
That's serious and sincere. So what's next? What's next for Raeliss? I mean, what can you tell us that's coming next?
I got some big news that I can't really talk about right now because it's still in the works. So
wow.
I only want to talk about some stuff when it's locked in and it's secure. But
I get it.
By next month, we should be talking big things.
Okay. Well, I would like to be a part of that, of course. I'd like you to come back and share with us what's happening. Always feel free to talk about what's going on, visuals, merch, anything,
I'm working on all that. My website about to come out. I'm about to drop new merch, new t-shirts, new hats. Because I'm back with my hats right now. I went to the list store this week and I got crazy. Back on my New York tang. You heard? Crazy. Stop playing with him.
Well, we are going to play the should have loved you, as you tell everyone where we can find you right now, aside from Instagram here, of course. Any other social platforms you're on, I'm going to take you out with should have loved you.
I'm available right now on every streaming platform that is official. The official tissue websites. So I'm on Apple Music, I'm on Amazon Music, Spotify. What's the other one? Tidal. I'm on all of those. You just search my name, Raeliss, Raeliss. And if it's too difficult for you to go to the streaming services, just type that in Google.
It pops up.
And my knowledge panel will pop right up. If you want to any information.
There's only
Monique will be helping me update my bio because she's gonna be working with the guy now, so we're gonna get right.
yeah, absolutely. Well, this
Yeah.
sounds amazing. Like I said, well done. Do me a favor, King, and save this so that I can download it from you.
I'm sorry.
I said, do me a favor and make sure to save this third part. I saved the first two.
I got you.
Since we're on your page, save the last part. Because in closing, I just want to say congratulations on everything. Okay, congratulations.
All right, no doubt.
I thank you. I thank God for just, the humility, you just being able to share your platform and just your presence. You're an amazing artist. Absolutely incredible.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me. I look forward to
Absolutely.
working with you, and I
Okay.
wish you the best. And good luck for everybody else that get on here and have their interviews. Just be real, man.
I thank you, King. I appreciate it. Thank you and your staff.
It was an honor.
Thank your team that's there tonight that just paused in the middle of working to do this. I truly
We gotta
appreciate
do what we gotta do. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Go on. Yes, yes. So have a good night, King. Congratulations to you and the Queen, baby. And have yourself a good night.
Thank you. God bless. Good night.
You too. Have a good night.
Bye.